Hi there. How's it going? So, yeah, still some going family issues, and I don't know what to really say about all of that. It's kind of a weird waiting game thing. Um, it's weird to wait for a tragedy because you know it's coming, but you can't speed it along because nobody wants that. I don't know. It's weird. Um, but uh, I can't put my life completely on hold till this gets straightened out. So, after taking about a week off, a little over a week actually, I'm going to get back to doing episodes regularly. Now, I am still planning out that episode on first of the Mystara stuff because I want to do it right and I want to make sure it looks good. Um, but it is definitely coming up, and it should be soon. I'm almost done with my notes, and I'm just going to wrap them up and get that first Gazetteer episode out of the way. Now, that said, here we go. I got this in my brief hiatus. Isn't that sweet? Is that awesome? Nice. I backed the Kickstarter, obviously. Sadly, I was not flush enough to be able to pay for all these in print yet. So I do have have all of them in ebook format, PDF, and what have you. But this is so good. This is so good. I've been reading it at work. So awesome. And it's interesting to me to see what actually went into the formation of some of the things we consider bedrock. Things that hadn't been done before. A lot of the game companies out there in the 1970s did them, and when they were new and interesting, and these are things that we consider fairly common now, like a written up setting. Uh, mm, you know, well, also role playing games in general, because they didn't exist before that. Um, but a number of different ideas that we consider fairly bedrock to gaming started then, and that's worth noting. I'm still working my way through the TSR chapters. I know that to us older gamers, TSR was to a certain extent gaming for a lot of us for a good number of years. And it's interesting to see what's going on. Some of these stories I had already heard through different sources, but it's nice to see them collected together. And they talk about some of my favorite things. They're talking about actually the rise of Mystara. Mystara and Forgotten Realms started to really get their development at the same time as far as published material. Obviously, Forgotten Realms started much sooner than that as a setting in Ed Greenwood's head, but as a sort of published thing, it started around the same time as Mystara. Whereas, and I think it's interesting to note that Forgotten Realms, which had lots of fiction written about it, is still around. It is now the prime setting for D&D. Mystara, which did not have a lot of fiction written in the setting, is not. It's something that some of us remember, but was not one of the big ones. It's not up there with Dragonlance or Ravenloft or even Dark Sun or Eberron. It's an also ran. And that's interesting. Um, but yeah, I've been enjoying reading it. I'm still working on the Mystara episode. I'm sorry I've been sort of down. I needed to take some time to process, and I don't know when uh, the crash will happen, but it will happen, and there will probably be a brief break around that time as well. But it hasn't happened yet, and I need to go on with life. It's my thinking, anyway. I will talk to you guys later. Probably tomorrow I'll have something. I don't know what, but I'll have something. And I'll talk to you about it then. Till then, subscribe, like, share with all the people, and, you know, say hi. And, you know, give people a hug. I could use a hug. Nobody hugs me. Night.